Hi mamas, or maybe papas too. This practice is going to be supportive for any parents, whether you're a mama or a dada or a papa or a grandparent or an auntie, uncle. So my intention with this practice is to make it a practice that you can come to when you have a moment to yourself. So maybe your little one or little ones are sleeping, or perhaps they're with someone else, maybe they're in care. But the idea is to utilize this when you've had a bit of activation from your experience of parenting. So when we think about activation, this is really just another word for big emotions. So perhaps the way the morning's played out for you with your kiddies, it activated some sadness or some fear or some anger. So this practice is designed to help you release that in a healthy way. It's a little bit different to the way that I usually teach and the practices that I usually teach. However, I find these few things that I've brought together for this practice are really, really helpful for diffusing that sadness, that fear, or that anger that can come up very naturally and very often sometimes in the process of parenting. So let's regulate ourselves so we can better show up for our little ones. Come into a comfortable seat. You won't need anything at all for this practice. I was going to use my timer, but my computer died, so that's okay. So come into a comfortable seat. I've got a cushion for my butt because I'll be more comfortable. But yeah, whatever a comfortable seat looks like for you on the ground is great. If you've got a rug or a yoga mat, perfect. And just cross the legs, take the palms of hands facing down onto the knees or the thighs, and close down the eyes. And with those eyes closed and the palms of hands facing down, we're just starting to direct our attention inward. Take a moment just to arrive here. A moment to release the events of the morning or the afternoon or the evening. To release the pressure that may have arisen for you in the past little while. Start to see if you can release a bit of that. And really land here into this moment. Now come to the breath. Draw the awareness to the breath. And just take a moment to just feel how nice it is to just be and breathe. No other responsibilities other than breathing and being in this moment. You're going to take a few sighs to just let go of any of the pressure that you're feeling in this moment. So take a slow, deep in-breath through the nostrils. Breathe in. Hold at the top. Draw the belly in. Hold, hold, hold. Open the mouth. Release. Again. Inhale through the nose. Breathe in. Hold at the top. Open the mouth. This time maybe sigh, release, let it go. One more. Inhale slowly, deeply. Hold at the top, and this time pull your hands in and really firm through the wrists, through the hands. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Open the mouth, let it go. Give your body a little bit of a shake. And land back in stillness. Notice that your load potentially already feels lighter. We're going to go into a Kriya now, which is actually a Kriya from Kundalini Yoga. We're going to use a mantra and some movement together to support the release of fear, sadness, and anger in the body. So a lot of the time within parenting, we're holding the regulated, calm, secure, steady place. But that doesn't mean that within us there's a huge storm starting to happen. So what becomes really important as parents is then to be able to release this in healthy ways when we're on our own, so that we're not pushing that or projecting that energy onto our children. So this is a really great practice for that. So we're going to do something a little bit different, but we're going to be using the mantra had, 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 and we're going to be going had, 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 had. So just go at your pace. I'll be saying it out loud with you. And the idea is to really just bring that anger, that fear, that sadness, resentment, anything that you've been having to sort of lock in to hold that steady place for your child, bring it up now. This is a way for you, these movements and this sound, had, 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 is an energetic way for you to release this. Okay, so when you're ready, let's start. Had, 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 had. Keep going. And again, really allow that anger or whatever it is that you're feeling, allow it to come up now. And use this movement and this sound to release it out through your energy field, out of your body. It can feel quite stimulating. So just notice that stimulation and then use that sound and movement to release it. So let it go. Had, 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 had. Had, 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 had. The arms might get a little bit sore. If they do, you can rest them for a moment and then lift them back up and keep going. Had, 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 had. This is your moment to release that pressure in your nervous system. Had, 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 had. Go a little bit faster now. Had, 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 had. 3, 2, 1, reach your arms up to the sky, hold here, breathe in. Hold, 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 draw the belly in. Release it, release it, release it. Shake off the hands. Soften back into the body. And just notice how there's probably a lot of stimulation in your system right now. Just be with those sensations, feel what you feel, observe what you're observing. And then come back to the breath, slow, deep inhales and exhales through the nostrils. And utilize that breath to slow the energy back down. You might still feel this energy sort of leaving your body out through your energy field, but use the breath to start to direct that energy back down. We're going to come into 3 rounds of a different breathing technique now, or a breathing technique. We were doing mantra before. But we're going to go through 3 rounds of Nadi Shodhana Kapalabhati, Nadi Shodhana Kapalabhati, Nadi Shodhana Kapalabhati. Nadi Shodhana is single nostril breath, Kapalabhati is the breath of fire. If you've done this practice before, you can get started whenever you are ready to. So Nadi Shodhana, single nostril breath, we're going to be using our thumb and our ring finger to block off the right with the thumb and the left nostrils with the ring finger. And we're going to alternate between nostrils. So 2 options here is you can take the pointer finger and the middle finger to the third eye and do this. Or another option that can be sometimes easier is just to use the thumb and the pointer finger and just alternate like this. So when you're ready, we're going to start breathing through the left side. So take your preferred position with the hands. Close down the right nostril, breathe in through the left. At the top of the breath, block the left nostril, open the right, and breathe out through the right nostril. In through right. Close right, open left, out through left. In through left. Close left, out through right. In through right. And out through left. Continue at your own pace. And when you're breathing in, I want you to actually visualize the air going up through the nostril and crossing over to the opposite side of the head, to that right or left hemisphere of the brain. And then when you breathe out, it comes out from the brain down through the opposite nostril. And then through the other side of the nostril, over and across to the other side of the brain, back out, down through that same side nostril. This is a really beautiful way, and keep going, by the way, just keep going and listen to what I'm saying at the same time. This is a really incredible way to get the left and right brain hemispheres working back together. And it really can help just release the pressure and the mind chatter and, you know, the constant thoughts of organisation and the responsibilities that we hold with children. This can really help to diffuse the pressure in the brain around these things. And getting to the both left and right side hemispheres working together, we're integrating our left side logic with our right side creativity and just having a more wholesome whole brain to live and work and parent from. Take one more full round. And finish with an exhale through the left nostril, and then release the hand when you're ready. Take a couple of breaths in and out through both nostrils. If you have practiced Kapalabhati before, please go straight into it, the breath of fire. If you're new to this practice, listen to me. We're going to breathe in deeply and on the out, and then hold at the top, and then we're going to do short, sharp exhales through the nostrils and pump through the belly. So it can really help to hold your belly here with both hands or one hand to sort of make sure that the belly's pumping as you breathe out. It's a really short, sharp, strong exhale through the nostrils. So don't overthink it too much, you'll get it. So let's breathe in together. When you're ready, inhale. And on an out breath, out through the nostrils, short and sharp, pump that belly. Next out breath, exhale completely as much as you can. Hold at the bottom. Inhale through the nostrils. Hold at the top. And release it. 2 more rounds, same thing. Nadi Shodhana, let's go. Take your preferred hand position. Starting inhale through the left nostril. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Right. Visualize that breath going into the opposite hemisphere of the brain as you breathe in. And flushing out the same side as you breathe out. One more round. Another round of Kapalabhati. Breathe in through the nostrils. Pump the belly, short, sharp exhales. 30 here. Breathe out completely. Hold. Breathe in completely. Hold. Breathe out, let it go. Last round, Nadi Shodhana, straight into it. Breathing in, starting left side nostril, in through the left nostril, over and across to right brain hemisphere. Out breath down from the brain, out through that right nostril. In through right, across to the left side brain. Flush it out, down through that left nostril. 5 more. Finish that round completely. Breathe in through both nostrils. Short, sharp exhales through the nostrils. Hold the belly. If you need, pump the belly. 30. Breathe out completely. Hold. Breathe in fully. Hold. Let it go. Straight back into our mantra and movement. Had, 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 had. Use this opportunity to fully release anything that you've stored, anything that's stacked in your nervous system, because of how wonderful you're able to hold yourself for your children. Let it go now. This is your time now, your time for nourishment, for release, and for regulation. So you can continue on being the incredible parent that you are. Had. If it feels good, speed up the mantra and the movement. Had. Keep going. Had. Get it out, release it now. Push it out, push it away through your energy field. So extensions of our heart, so really release it from the heart and out through the arms and the hands, out through the energy field. A few more here, keep going, speed it up if you can. Had. 3. Had. 2. Had. 1. Had. Extend the arms up high, breathe in. Reach. Push it out, push it away. Release, let it go. Give yourself a shake if it feels good. And drop back into stillness. Well done. One last moment of introspection, letting the energy settle. Feel those ripples rippling from the body, the nervous system, the tissues outward. Maybe there's some new sensations or ripples internal too. As we've created, from this release, we've created more spaciousness for the calming, relaxing, loving frequencies. You can stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to close, take your hands together into prayer mudra. And bow your forehead towards your hands. And just take a moment of reflection. Reflecting over all of the hats that you have to put on every day to manage, support, love, and nurture your beautiful family. Recognize that there is no more or nothing more important than the work that you are doing with your children to create healthy, regulated, creative, compassionate, loving beings. Just acknowledge how incredible you are for holding this all, for showing up for everyone, every day. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel an immense shift from this time and space of releasing and regulating. Lots of love.